Oh my glob. All right. I'm going to go get my tools and I'll be right back. All right. I'm going to go get my tools and I'll be right back. If you can hear me, I'm going to go get my tools and I'll be right back. And we're going to build this sucker, okay? All right? Yeah, sorry I'm late, everybody. You know me. I try to be on time and I'm always freaking late. So let me go get my tools and we'll do this. We'll do this. Just let me go get my tools. I'll be right back. Oh, what's in this toolbox? What is going on, Nick Gamer? Of course, my nose gets messed up. Right when I'm live here. All right. Give me 1 second. So, yeah, I took my Christmas money. I just said to hell with it. I'm building a computer. This will probably be the last computer I ever build in my life. With the way that RAM is going and all this crap. So, the time is now, okay, everybody? Just like John Cena, the time is now. All right. Let me go over the parts in 1 second. I have all the parts here. The case is over here. You can't see that. But you have seen the case before because I built it last time. Gonna wash my hands off. Let me tell these guys that I'm live. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's snowing like crazy out, so I can't go to work and build this. So I'm home, and you know what? It's kind of good because then I don't have to run around and bring this computer 10 different places. I'm gonna pull up the chat on my phone because the camera's gonna be the screen that I'm using now is gonna be behind me. The game complainers, yes, yes, and I'm in the chat. Beautiful. All right, let's do it. What do we have here today? We have a lot of expensive parts over here. We have the 2 terabyte Samsung 990 Pro. Very nice. We have the, what cost me $95 back in May, which I paid $407 for today. DDR5, 32 gigabytes, 6400 megahertz. So there you go. And I don't know why the volume was still on my end. Karai, what's going on? You made it in time. Well, I was late, so I apologize for that if you came here early. So yes, back in May, I paid $95 for this in the other computer I built. Today, I paid $407 for this. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Absolutely insane. And fuck all you lobbyist motherfuckers who made this happen. Because guess what? It's $407 now. Give it a couple of months, it might be $807. But I had to do it. I got Christmas money, and I said, you know what? I'm not really paying for this, so let's get it done. So would I like to have 64 gigs? Yeah. But 64 gigs would have been $800, when in May, 64 gigs was $120. I'm sorry. 64 gigs was about $220. Anyway, there you go. Yes, this is Corsair. I always use Corsair. I could have gotten Crucial for $334, but I've never used Crucial RAM before, so I didn't want to mess with it. I always use Corsair, and I'm going to go with it. So, again, you got 2 terabytes here. I also have other drives I got for Christmas that I might use here. I have the a 2 terabyte Crucial with. I have the adapter off screen. Where is it? Right here. You can use the adapter and extend this thing. So it's 2 terabytes. So I technically can put these both in here, because you can put 3 NVMe's in here, and then I have a 1 terabyte here that I can use. The 990 Evo. So my boot drive would most likely be the 2 terabyte, just to give breathing room for updates. And then I would use this as a secondary drive for games and stuff like that. And this would be also a secondary drive for games. We got the Gigabyte Z890 Aorus Elite Wi-Fi 7 gaming motherboard. And that is going to go with our buddy, the Intel Core Ultra 9 Series 2, the refresh edition. So, very, very cool. I got the Series 7 earlier this year, the last build that I did. But you know what? Because of all the pricing and all the crazy shit going on, I can't wait another year to build, because the prices are going to be insane. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to build now. I got all this money for Christmas. I got gifts that I was going to return anyway. So there you go. So I paid for all this shit. I know Karai might like this one. Thanks so much, man. Recon Viper. And here you go. The Zotac Gaming. Thanks to Richard and Venge for recommending Zotac. The GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. I paid $729 for this thing, which isn't too bad, because I think Venge paid about $1,400 for this. Maybe I'm wrong. He has the same one. The only thing I do not like about this card, and this is the first Zotac card I bought, because I could have gotten the PNY, but it was $20 more. And it's not the fact that it was $20 more. It was like, I'll give Zotac a try. Now, the only thing I don't like about this card is these fucking brown stickers on here. These doo-doo brown stickers. I don't like that. They should have just made the card all black. So, there you go. DLSS 4 Ray Tracing Reflex Studio. So, there it is. We're going with that. Yeah, the 5080 was $1,000. I wasn't spending $1,000 on a card. I really want the 5080, and if I had more money, I probably would have done it, but I think this will be fine for now. I could have used my 3080, but if I use the 3080, you don't get DLSS 3 and 4, so. Now I could sell my 3080 for $400, and I might do that. The computer I'm streaming from now is the computer I'm replacing. So, then we have the Dark Rock Pro, Be Quiet. Dark Rock Pro 5. Very nice cooler. I built in this cooler last time. So I'm using the same parts from the last build for the most part here. And then we have, of course, the Corsair RM850X power supply. Fully modular. So there you go. ATX 3.1. So we could plug our graphics card directly into here. And it's a very nice feature. RWK, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Got my seltzer. I'm going to drink some seltzer. Oh, man. All right. So should we get on the building? Are you sure we should start building? I'm asking the chat. Are you guys ready? You know what? I should stick these in the background until we're ready to open them. First, we're going to prep the motherboard. Shout out to Micro Center. They checked the pins before I walked out of the building with it. Apparently that's a new policy with them, and if you know that story, that happened with me the last couple times with the pins. They finally listened, and now they are checking the pins before you walk out. Which I appreciate because I live an hour away, and I don't want to have to keep driving back and forth. I'll be honest, I would have built an AMD, but the last time, you guys all remember what happened there. I don't want to have to drive all the way back. So you got these instructions. I have to download Windows. I haven't done any of that stuff. I literally just... I was late. I was trying to get the table set up. Usually I do this at work, but it's a snowstorm right now, so I'm not going to work. Excuse me. So I'm doing this at home in my computer room. Tamales from Houston, Texas. Chicken and pork. Beef? Pork and beef, I think you wrote. Intel is great. I'm just curious. What made me choose Intel over AMD? Because I've never had issues with Intel. The last AMD I built was a 9950X 3D, and guess what? It didn't turn on. You could go watch that stream on this channel. That was from earlier this year. I had all the parts, built the computer, turned it on, and it wouldn't turn on. It was an error, a DRAM error. Had to drive an hour all the way back down to Micro Center, get all my money back, and drive an hour back. So 4 hours of my time was wasted with that. Okay? Intel, I've been building Intel since 2011, 2012. I've never had an issue with Intel. No blue screens, none of that horse shit. So again, I wouldn't mind building an AMD, but I would have to be near a Micro Center in case something happens. Especially now. I'm not buying like 50 sticks of RAM to make sure they work. So I don't need that shit. I just need these things to boot up and go. Because this is going to be I'm going to be doing the podcast from this computer. Like the computer I'm streaming from now, that's my old computer. It's a Core i9 9900K. A 9900K, okay? We're on the 15th gen right now. That's a 9th gen. That's over 5 years old. So I need to update it before the price increases on everything. That's why I went and I got everything I needed. This will last me at least another 5 years. So then I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's the issue with me and AMD. I'm very intrigued. I bought the AMD. I bought the 9950X 3D. That was the chip I was waiting for, actually. And when it came out, I went and I bought it. Then I put it together. Beautiful. Beautiful build. Everything was great. I turn it on, wouldn't turn on. It stayed at a black screen. We waited, nothing. Flashed the BIOS, it killed the board. So, what are you going to do? At least I think it killed the board. I couldn't tell because it wouldn't give me a picture. Anyway, here we are. Let's get this on. Where's the box? I could build on the box. I am rubbing my feet on carpet right now. Oh, the box is over there. Let's get the box. I'm rubbing my feet on carpet to make you all nervous. That's gonna static electricity and short out. Because you know all the coating on the board just doesn't work. All right, so you got your, you can put your NVMe's here. Let's see. You can stick one NVMe right here. That's going to be our boot drive. And the two other ones will go down here. Graphics card goes here. I do have a Elgato card that's going to go over here. That's why I need the extra slots. And that'll be it. The Elgato thing I'll put in later, probably after I turn the camera off. Because it's in the computer I'm streaming from right now. I have to take parts from there and put it in here. Oh, Frank, what's going on? Frank, I said fuck it. Frank, this RAM cost me $95 back in May. Or March, whenever the hell I built it. This cost me $407. Anyway. Enough of the drama for your mama. Let's do this. You know what? We'll do that last, I guess. Let's go over here first. You got this shield here. Oh, you can fit 3 NVMe's here. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought there was just this one and then 2 here. You can fit 3 of them here. That is nuts. Should we put 3 of them in there? I could put 3 in there. I don't have 3 on me, but I can put 3 in there. So altogether, we'll have 4 of them. I could do that. Yeah, let's do it, right? These stupid, I hate these things. These look like they're toolless here. Again, this is for the NVMe. And then this is for the cover. I had an issue with that last time. Oh, WK says he'll be right back. All right, you know what? Let me turn the other light on. I don't know if this is going to help. It might. Probably not. Let me make sure this is the right drive. Because I have another drive here that's empty. That's it. Excuse me. Oh, one So we're gonna put a lot of drives in this computer. This is a 980 Pro, 1 terabyte. We'll stick in here as well. Whoa. Okay, let's do the 2 terabyte. Brand new Samsung 990 Pro. Again, these are going to go up in price too. This was retail. I think it was $229. I know it says $269, but that's, they sell it to you at cost. So that's Micro Center. They always do that. So this is not going to go. Actually, this is going to go right here. I'm confusing myself over here. That's it. It's simple. You see how quick that was? It's a toolless install. The only pain in the ass is putting this thing back on. But besides that, that's installed. Let's install the other ones. I do have a smaller one here. And that one is going to be the... we have an extender for this. This one we do need a tool for. Where the hell am I? Box cutter go. Wait a minute. This is a 2 terabyte. Yeah, I got another 1 terabyte. All right. If you're rich and you want it, get it. If you're not rich, then get something better. I mean, I think for 729 the 5070 Ti is a pretty good deal. If not, the 5070 is 449. Good bang for the buck card right there. Or no, I'm sorry, it's 499. I still think that's a good bang for the buck at 499. But I had the extra money, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm getting the 5070, and I'm ending it. This is it." Because I won't be able to build for a long time if what everyone's saying is going to happen, as far as the pricing shooting all the way up. This will be the last build probably for the next few years. You know what? I might be able to use this. Or maybe not. No. Alright, so look. Here's the adapter you have to use for this. So basically you screw this in. Like that. And then you basically have to break off whichever... I use this for the Lenovo Legion Go. This adapter. So basically, I don't have to break this adapter off. Goes in upside down like this. Now this adapter comes with screws. You need a very small screwdriver. Is that's the Milkman? What's going on, Milkman? The winner of the PlayStation 5 from last week. Just so you guys know, Game Complainers will be this Monday. It's the New Year's show. Okay, so we screwed the adapter in. And there you go. We're just going to slot it in like this. Toolless. It's not going to fit here. Oh, there it is. There you go. It's in. Very nice. So you got two NVMe's, 2 terabytes each. Then we have another 1 terabyte, 990 Evo. Stevie Mac, what's going on? Is that the Magnus? It's bigger than Magnus. Magnus and Agnes. Magnus. Toolless install like that. Look how beautiful that is. We got one more we're going to put in. I didn't even think I had 3 slots, but I did. Here's an older drive I used as a USB drive. A 980 Pro. This is 1 terabyte. There you go. You got 4 NVMe's. Now, before you put this back, you're going to make sure you peel these off. These are the thermal pads that keep those cool. Gotta love static electricity. Again, that's it. Boom, done. Your heat sink is on. I like how they added these little posts here. So it just slides in and then it just locks down. Very cool. I like that design. The only thing I might not like is this first heat sink. Oh my god, if you play Arc Riders. The 990 Pro is definitely going up in price next year. Yeah, I think once January hits, you're going to get layoffs in all these companies, and then all the shit's going to go up. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going to go down. And here you go. Now, this heatsink is a pain because you have to slide this in over here and then lock it down. But while you slide it in, the drive could get stuck to this thermal pad, and that could screw up the installation. Let's try not to do that here. There you go. It's in. Beautiful. So that's it. Those drives are in. We're all set. Okay, the RAM. The most expensive part of the freaking build at this point. The guy tried selling me the warranty on the RAM. He was like, "Oh, especially with RAM prices, we'll replace it." Like, I'm not giving you extra. I think it was $60 for the 1 year protection. It's like I never had an issue with Corsair, so I have no reason to wait a year. Okay, so with this board, since I'm not doing all four corners here, so you want to do B2 and A2 first. Okay. So the motherboard tells you right on it which ones you have to do. If you're not doing all four channels, dual channel is B2, B2 and A2. So there you go. Or A2 and B2. It says right there. It says first. That's where you gotta put them. That's where they're gonna go. Should I keep the box? Does this go for money? Can I get some money for the box? Are we doing like we do for games now, where you need the box? I got PlayStation Plus Premium for $95 last February. I'll definitely wait for the next sale. I bought 2 of these for my PC next year because inflation's everywhere. I don't think Milkman's gonna have PlayStation Plus, Stevie. Just saying. By the way, the PlayStation, I got a notification saying I think it's coming Wednesday or Tuesday. It got delayed because of the snowstorm. Milk, do you have snowstorm? Do you have snow? You have snowstorm. Is a snowstorm down there too? Okay, so we're all done here. Now we got to do the CPU. Then we got to do the cooler. Let's take the cooler out first. Try to get that ready. $800 for 6. Yeah, I saw that today. Believe me. It's all these fucking companies. All these lobbyist companies are fucking all this shit up for everybody. They don't want us to build computers anymore. My RAM was 407, whereas I bought the same pack of RAM in May, and it was only $95. It started snowing late that. Yeah, it snowed here around 4 o'clock. All right, so here's the bracket for Intel. To read the instructions again to see what I need to do for Intel, because I've only used this cooler. I've installed this cooler twice. Once in my computer and once in Anthony's. It's not ramflation. I like this cooler because it comes with this long ass screwdriver. Very nice. Shout out to Be Quiet. Okay. Oh, did I throw the instructions across the room? Great. I need the instructions. Where are the instructions? Okay. Find them. Are they under here? They're not under here. Well, how the hell? How the hell am I gonna know how to install the damn bracket? Got the gigabyte motherboard instructions. Oh, they're right here. Whoop-de-doo. GPU market's about to go. Yeah. Well, that's why I bought the 5070, because you know why? They're gonna cut production on the GPUs next year, and they're gonna remove the VRAM from the GPUs allegedly. So yeah, that's why I said the hell with it, man. Let's get this computer built now. I won't need to build another computer for a long time. Now, eventually, when the RAM does drop in price, I'll get 2 more sticks. Or if someone happens to give me money, I got a birthday coming up. I know it's a shitty thing to blow all that money on RAM, but you know, I might have to do it. Because I'm coming from 64 gig DDR4, and now I'm down to 32 gig DDR5, so I'd like to get those 2 extra sticks. I want to also thank you guys, because the revenue I made this month is going to go pay. It already paid for some of the parts, so thank you. And that's not just for super chats. That's just for watching the videos. So I appreciate that. Again, this is going to be my daily driver. All the podcasts will be done with this. That's for AMD, which I actually liked installing this on the AMD. I thought it was good. All right, here's Intel. I think we got to do the 1700. So the bracket, we're gonna do 1700 because I think that's the deal here. Excuse me, I apologize. Excuse me, that's the seltzer talking. RWK is back. Okay. Okay, so I need to take these screws and line them up. You guys can't really see what I'm doing here. Basically, he put these screws on all the way at the end, and then he put the rubber grommet underneath to hold it down. I'm going to do the opposite corner, and I'm going to check the back of the board, make sure I got this right. Because I believe, even though this is a 1851, I think it's the same size as the 1700, the last socket that was out. Yeah, PS6. Well, PS6 looks like it's 2027. So get ready. These consoles were a joke this generation. Okay. Let's see if I got this right before I continue. Yeah, I got it right. Beautiful. Yeah, so for the 1851, you need to follow the install bracket for the 1700 because the instructions for this were not updated by the time this bracket came out. All right, that's in. Jamie, on what's going on? Use zip ties to hold everything in. That's why I'm going PC instead of PS5 or Xbox. Nice. Well, I'm still gonna have PS5 and PS6. Xbox can go suck a big fat dick. All right. Xbox could go out on a Friday night with Kim Kardashian, and they could go suck some big fat dick together because that's just the way Xbox is. All right, we have our bracket in. Okay. Now, the instructions say, now the bracket is in, put the standoffs in. I believe you can screw these in, right? Yeah, you can screw these in. Just make them snug. You don't want to make them too snug, you'll strip the board. You can even use your fingers. You don't want to use a screwdriver, but I guess just to make sure. All right, that's in. And then we got the other sides. All right, well, there you go. Now we have 2 brackets to install on top of that. $1,700 is the outer layer. Whoa, buddy, you're confusing as shit. These are the part where the instructions get weird. $1,700 is the outer layer. $1,200 and $1,150 are the inner layer. Oh, this actually tells you where 1,700 got it. Nice. Hang on, chat. I will read your stuff in a sec. All right, let me see. Okay. No, okay, so when I did the build earlier this year, Jamion, the RAM was $95, 32 gigs. All right. Bro, I paid $407 for this today for 32 gigs. Now, if I want to be an asshole, I could go to, well, I can't go now because there's a snowstorm, but I could go to my job, pull the other 32 out and make this 64, but then that computer will be useless. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to save a couple of bucks over the next few months and then buy another 2 sticks. What can I do? It is what it is. It's fine. It's bullshit, but it is what it is. Man. I hope I put this shit the right way. If I didn't, I'm going to be mad. put it the wrong way, didn't I? I put this bracket on the wrong fucking way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Because these are supposed to go this way. But you'd think this fucking instruction manual would tell you that. You son of a bitch. Yeah, because this is supposed to go this way. But these, it would make it go this way, and you can't put it that way. This fucking thing. Son of a bitch. Alright, it's only gonna take a couple more minutes. Son of a bitch, King. Let me see this. Oh yeah, I'm good. Great. Hold on. I'm gonna put this so I can see it. Okay. This looks good. All right, good. So that's the way it goes. Because now you can stick this right here and you screw it down here. So very good. Now we're gonna put the CPU in. Watching a build's fun. Nice. I'm gonna game at 4K because I have a 4K TV. I don't use monitors. I don't do that bullshit. I use TVs. Yeah, I'm not doing no cooled loop. No water cooling. I'm good. Besides, I'm not really going to use this for gaming because I use that one down there. You can't see it. It's over there on the floor. Star build, which I built a couple years ago. 2020, I think it was September 2023. August, September 2023. The stream is up on the channel. But Star Build is what I used to game. This is going to be my daily driver, and now I can game on it a little bit more. I have a 3080 in my current rig, but I don't really game on there because I'm always streaming, so I game on that one. But again, now I have the luxury of gaming on a 5070. There's a 4070 in that one over there, and at work I have a 4070 Super. So, very nice cards. Yeah, no water cooling. None of that. I don't want to do maintenance. Okay. Now we open this. If I can open it. They make you cut the tape. I didn't download the BIOS for this board. I had to do all that shit. I was late because I couldn't get the table. I thought I had another table inside, and I didn't, so I grabbed this one from the other room. Oh, you get this diamond packaging. I don't know why. They give you an instruction manual in case you're stupid. I don't know. This is the inside. It's a big, thick instruction manual. And you have that magnetic closing thing. There. Like something from Mega Man or something. Coral to Dine. Coral to Dine. There you got that little golden groove. Jesus. And you're going to see when you lift this up, that golden groove is going to be in this corner. You just drop it down. Don't touch this. And it'll look like I'm touching it, but I'm not. I'm holding it from the sides. You just drop it in, pull the lever down, you're done. Now, can I even do that because I put this bracket on? No. I have to loosen this part. So you have to put this on after you put the... This on is going to get too crazy. I can't even lift this back. That's pretty crappy. I really need to take this shit apart. You motherfucking bastard. bracket on after you install the CPU. Because a lot of times you can put them on before you install it. This one is different. I'm going to set up the cooler. I'll take the color off in 1 second. I had the air conditioner going because it's hot as hell in this room. There's a lot of electronics in this room. Even though there is a snowstorm outside, it's still hot in here. So in between there, you got the 2 screws. That's why they give you the long screwdriver. So remember, always take this off. I'm going to take this off in 1 second. Let's do the thermal paste. I'm going to do a pea-sized. Now you're going to peel this off. That's in all the way. That's in all the way. It's not going anywhere. Again, make it snug. That's it. Got the fan over here. There are fan headers over here. Plug that into them. That's it. You're done. Everything is done with the board. Now we get the case out, stick this in the case, hook up the power, plug in the card, and we're done. All the hard parts are done. Oh, and you wired it up too. It's not that hard. Beautiful. We have everything prepped and ready to go. Let me see this. CPU fan. I don't know what this goes to. This is a breakaway cable or something. I don't even know what this is. Let me see what this says. It doesn't say at all what that is. Whatever. Card in here. This doesn't say what that is either. That's very strange. Went through all the Call of Duties lately here. Modern Warfare 2 is the newest one. No, I don't want to keep that. No way. You know, I accidentally left it on Carlos's computer. And it's funny, he took it home for like a few days and used it. There was no problem. The only problem was I remembered, I went back and watched the video, and I was like, Carlos, I left that plastic piece on. He came all the way back, I took it off, and he even said, he goes, I never had any issues. It was fine. I was like, yeah, but you can't leave it like that. So yes, it has happened once. We talked about it on here. I even showed a video correcting it. Ah. I'm kidding. All right. All right. Time for the case. The case that I bought that was in the basement for all year for next year. But we're gonna use it now. I saw the video where the thing's fried. Wow. It did not melt. It still had the thermal paste all over it. Okay. Now this is the case I built with earlier this year. I loved it so much that I bought another one. The Montech Sky 2 Mid Tower ATX. Excuse me. This case is a beautiful case. It's always sold out in blue. It comes back in stock, but it's always sold out. The issue I'm going to have here is getting it out. You know what it is with these? I got the fucking microphone hit me in the head here. You know what's wrong with these cases? These boxes have handles, and the handles get caught in the styrofoam as you're taking it out. Taking it out. Got it. Okay. Noof Nukem, what's going on? Boom boom kaboom, Noof Nukem's in the room. What's going on, Noof? When I'm done with this, I'll see if I can get on there with you. Okay. So there's a computer we put together. Now I gotta put it in the case and attach all this stuff. I hear you, man. That's why I've been I didn't even spend my GameStop credit. I've been adding more credit to GameStop. That's the case. You guys saw me building this earlier this year when I did my last computer build. It's a Montech ROG Ally. If you know Noof Jamion, he hates these things. So I don't think the ROG Ally is in his possession. Unless he was gifted it. Okay. So I'm going to take that out. Yeah, I'll be on there too. I got Titanfall on PS5, so we're good. Or PS4 or whatever it is. This case is awesome. It's got RGB, the lights. I have this case at work. I built in this case earlier this year for the new work rig. Now, it's mine. My personal rig. Okay. They give you an extra fan, which I have another one of these downstairs. So you can mount over here, but I don't want to do that. I think what we have here is fine. Now, I do have a Blu-ray burner in mine, so I'm going to be pissed about that because you can't put that here. I still use it, so I'm going to have to make that an external burner. So, yeah, that sucks for me. But they don't make blue cases anymore, really, with the disk drives. Yeah. Sounds good, Noof. I'm also in that giveaway. Xbox is doing Fortnite. Oh, nice. The only thing I will say about Xbox, though, is they don't give shit away. You know that. Remember they gave away that Tomb Raider console, and then, what was it, like 2 years ago? You saw one of the Xbox devs give a statement or something, and that console was behind him. It's like, I thought you gave that shit away. What happened? They're full of shit. They don't give anything away. Okay. I can fit the power supply in here. We could do that now, actually. Oh, you know what? I'll do that after. I'll put the board in first. Because if I put the board in, the power supply's there, it's going to be heavier. To mess with all that. You got, you can put SSDs here. Very cool. Yeah, they'll give you a gift card. They'll definitely do that. I mean, that's what they're known for. Hey, Jamion, maybe they'll just randomly fly you out there to play test all the games because you're just a fan. You're not an insider, man. You're just a fan. I'm just a fan. They just happen to fly me out all the fucking place. All of our standoffs are here that we would need. Trying to see, are there standoffs in the middle of this motherboard? The camera's a little blurry now. I don't know why. Hey, get on blurry. There you go. What's this one in the middle? So there's one right where this. I don't even know if I can get that off. Is that a heat sink? Right where the NVMe is, there's a standoff. It's covered by that. Fuck, the boxes. The box with the screws is under here. Move it up. We don't have any hard drives. So we don't have to worry about that. Dust caps, that's cool, they give you that. You got the PC speaker, which we will not need. Motherboard and SSD screws. There you go. It fits in like a glove. Just like you said. And you can use the screw that they gave you with the heat sink. The screwdriver. I could take my drill out. Let's do it this way. Very, very nice. That standoff is right here. Which is why I had to take that cover off. Very nice. There you go. Put it right back in. Okay, we got 3 here, we got 3 in the bottom. We gotta do, I think, 3 on the top. And then we're done here. Alright, Jamie, take care, buddy. Wrist protection. Yeah, is this 1982? We need a static electricity bracelet. The people that wear that shit today, I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm on a carpet right now, so fuck that. Probably got some crazy guy screaming at his TV. You're on a carpet? Well, it ain't gonna turn on now, motherfucker. Because you're on a carpet. Yeah, alright. Your mother's on a carpet. Richard, what's up, man? I took your advice. I bought the Zotac 5070 Ti. And if that breaks, Richard, you're going to buy me a brand new card. Look what you've done. Okay. The board is in. Now we have to wire the board and put the power supply in. And I'm done. Oh, God. That wasn't too bad, right? How long have we been going for? I fucking hate YouTube's new studio. Doesn't even say how long I've been going on for. They took that away. What the hell? When did I start this? At 8? So an hour and a half. Hour 41. An hour and 41 minutes. Here we are. Let's see what's going on. There's your computer. I just have to wire some stuff up and then that's it. The umbilicals. Why I say umbilicals? It's umbilicals. Umbilical cord. You run those through there, plug them in the board. We're going to do that in a minute. I want to run the power supply in. I'm going to open this. Nice. I haven't had any major problems with mine. Major problems. So you have had problems. You know who has the same card as this one? Venge. And he said he's had no problems. So, on both of your recommendations, which I mentioned at the beginning of this video, by the way, that the two of you recommended this brand. I decided to try something different. So, I could have went with PNY, and I said, I'll try Zotac. These guys are saying they have good luck with it. Here's the Corsair RM850X, 850 watts. Did I need it? Probably not, but whatever. So we're gonna plug these in before we put it in there, just to get it all set up. Power cord for the computer. Picked up on that. There you go. Yes, I did. Alright, what's in here? PSU. These are the screws for the PSU. And these are zip ties and shit, so. Alright. We have the CPU cable, which we have to plug in here. We got the PCIe. We have the cable for the graphics card right here. That over there. In case you have an older drive. This is for SATA. Plug that in. This is PCIe again. PCIe. And again for SATA. I think I'll plug one of these SATA cables in just to have them available in case you got an SSD or something. So the CPU and PCIe. How many PCIe cables do I need? Oh, you know what? We might need 3 of these because I think you still gotta plug in. Oh no, you don't need the adapter because it's on this end. Here's the power, the actual board. Plug this into where it says motherboard. And there's another one right next to it. Plug this right in. There you go. Plug that into here, a click. That's for the graphics card. Sometimes you gotta plug in the PCIe and then plug that into the graphics card thing, but we don't need that here. I think you need one PCIe. I don't remember. I think the CPU might be enough. I'll plug one in for SATA in case I install a SSD drive. The other ones we probably won't need. I will say this is what? This is SATA. So this goes right over here. There's enough for 3 right there, and here's the 4th one. Okay. All right, good. Those will be plugged into here in case that goes down. Before I screw this in completely, I'll run these cables. Make sure I have everything that I need here. This is CPU. I believe that goes over here in the corner. This is power. Next we'll go through one of these grommets. Yeah, it should be good enough. So power comes right through here. Actually, we'll flip it over and stick it through. Come on, buddy. Very nice. That's a very nice looking job right there. Can't tell which one's CPU and PCIe. Just have to plug both of them in. I don't know. Let me see if there's no better CPU. CPU and PCIe. Right here. All right, there were 2 of them. So you gotta plug 2 of them in. CPU and PCIe. All right. That's in. I'm gonna plug the other one in. All right, those are in. Very nice. I guess I don't know if this will. Tuck this under here. Probably not needed. All right, so that's good. All right, good. So we got that. I can run the other umbilicals. I just gotta plug that other thing in. I should plug a SATA cable in, just in case. CPU and PCIe. All right, that's all plugged in. Everything that I'm using has a power source. So we have the screws here for the PSU. You could use the case screws, but I'm not going to use these because they're right here. I didn't use a drill today. That's great. Okay. Very nice. And the screwdriver they give you is pretty badass. I mean, I have 3 of these now because I bought 3 of these coolers. Very nice. Okay. That's done. Run the umbilicals, and then we're all set. I'm ready to rock and roll. The only thing I have to run here is for the graphics card. Right here. What the fuck? I'm gonna run that out and leave that there. All this other stuff can stay inside. Well, these can't stay in. These have to go out. This is the front panel connector. there. I'll look at that in a minute. This guy. Will come out. I guess I'll come out over here. That's not a good move. What the hell? What the fuck? I can't see anything. Yeah. That's so strange. It's come with that crappy adapter thing. I really don't need it because this thing just plugs in. But I'm just wondering. Mental 9R, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I hear you, man. Steven Anderson. I hear you, buddy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. I don't get it. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. pins here. Once this goes upside down. Yeah, it has to go upside down. There you go. Alright, that was weird. It took me a while to figure that one out. Just looked at the board. Once you see where the power is at, you know where to go. I love the case. Yeah, I like it too, man. Yeah, well, yeah, it was on sale for $7.29, so I just went with it. Okay, the rest of the umbilicals, and then we're done. Turn this shit on. I don't even have Windows, so I'm gonna have to do all that. What the fuck is this? VDG in for old gigabyte motherboard only. Well, we don't have that, so. We have the HD audio right here. Over here. Where the fuck is the HD audio? Remove that. USB. RGB. Oh, HD audio is all the way at the end here. Got it. Very nice. HD audio is in. I've got to do USB 3.0, which goes to the bottom over here, I believe. Oh. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. Not a fan of how they place this. Place it in the corner here, but it's not. I'll probably have to take this fan out and put this fan back in. It's not the greatest thing, but I got it in. I don't like how that was like that. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I would have taken this fan out and then put it in. But yeah, I just angled it in. Not the best thing to do because you don't want to ruin the pins, but I got it. I'm stupid for doing that. So, alright, we should have maybe something else here, not the USBs. Oh, that's it. There's no USB 2.0 in here. Running Bazite. Nice. I keep hearing about that. Connect to motherboard for fan PWM. What the fuck is PWM? Power management? Oh, I'm connected to connect to motherboard for fan power management or PWM. I guess that's what power management means. I don't know. I guess I can't plug this into the fan controller. Yeah, I think I don't have any other umbilicals. I think that's it. I don't know what this means, but whatever, I'll try. I gotta find a fan header. Oh, right there. System fan. Yeah, plug it in there. All right. I think that's it. Everything's in. I'm gonna plug in the graphics card, and that's it. Turn this shit on. You got a computer that's built. Yeah, man, keep saving your money. I saved my money for this, and then I got Christmas money on top of that. So I was like, you know what? I really need to upgrade my computer. I gotta do this now. I was gonna wait till the end of next year, but it's just not gonna be worth it. Not with the prices. All right, I'm gonna unbox this sucker right here. Install this as well. This is ugly. I don't like the brown, goldish brown. It just looks like shit brown with black. Out of all the colors, man. Out of all the colors. To gaming and beyond. What is this? Stickers or something? This looks like a big condom. The hamburger helper. What the fuck is this? Batman make this shit? Hey, no static electricity bag. Oh, so it's gray. This is gold. Okay. Okay. The box makes it look like doo-doo brown, but this is gold. Okay. That's a very nice card. I remember you had to pay extra for back plates. Well, I'm going to rip all the plastic off of this shit. Because usually I keep it on, but... we're celebrating. There it is. So this is just 2 cards. The EVGA was 3 slots. 2 slots, not 2 cards. Alright, so what am I taking? We're taking these 2 out. I think we're taking these 2 out. Okay. Oh, yeah, this fucker clicking. I'm sure it's in, but I didn't hear a click. I really want to hear that nice click. in. Again, you don't hear a click on this thing either. Can you guys? Yeah, you can see me. Okay, it's gold. That's fine. The box makes it look like it's fucking duty brown, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, screw this back in. I didn't use a drill once for this whole build. That's shocking. It's a beautiful build, everyone. It's done. Now we turn it on and see if I broke it, and then I gotta fucking troubleshoot it for 16 hours. It's done. Now, here's the thing. It's not really done. It's done, but it's not done. I need to take... The computer I'm streaming from is my old computer. I gotta take the Elgato card and stick it down here. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna post this, make sure it turns on. Do I have a monitor or something around here? I can plug it into the big TV. Anthony, what's up? What am I doing? There it is. It's built. Man, you motherfucker, you got lucky. Good thing you didn't postpone that build another year. You would have been paying for it. This guy Anthony is always at the right place at the right time. What's up, Anthony? Says the milkman. Okay, so I have an HDMI cable, but I don't know if it can reach this far. That's the issue I have here right now. But I could try. Well, this is going to stay here. But yes, I built this case earlier this year. I built in this case for the shop. So the shop has a computer like this, but it's the Ultra Core 7. But this is going to be my new rig because I was going to build one next year with the new Intel chip. But with the way things are going, they're going to take VRAM out of the fucking cards. They're going to take VRAM off the motherboard. They're going to do all this shit now. It's like, I'm just going to take my Christmas money and the money I saved and just do this. And that's what I did. So I went today to Micro Center, got in, got out, and here we are. So, because I thought I had an 11900K as my computer, I have a 9900K. So it's over. That computer, it's lasted me 5 great years and it's still good. But I need something up to date, and this is going to be up to date for a little bit. So, did you test it? No, I did not. Micro Center did look at the pins though before they sold it to me because that's their new policy now. If anybody buys a board, they open it and look at the pins because they had that issue like I told you last time where people are swapping broken boards. So the guy opened it when I was paying for it. He opened it. He shows it to me. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do looking at it? I don't have a microscope. Three states away. Wow. Yeah, I have it in my old hometown. About 45 minutes, an hour away. They built the fucking thing the minute I moved. Dude, if I still lived down there, I would have been there every day. I would have been in Yonkers every fucking day. But I moved up here and they were like, good, he moved, let's build it. I have to get the BIOS, I had to get Windows on a stick. I don't have any of that. I literally got home, ate, and I was late getting to the stream because I had to get the table ready. So let me see. I'm gonna have you look in there while I'm trying to get this cable over here. I think I can get the cable. You're not gonna get the side. There's HDMI right here. Power cord. I can fucking reach over here. I gotta get the remote for that TV. It's right there. I see it. Okay. Chrono, what's up, buddy? Can you stop dicking around, please? Where are you? Update available on my TV. How about you go fuck off? Okay. We don't want to update the fucking TV right now. It's an LG C1 65-inch, by the way. Oh, is my power strip not on? There we go. We got lights. HDMI 3. Again, sometimes it takes a while to read the profile. And it'll pop on. There it is. There we are. We're in the BIOS. Now I don't have a mouse, so I'm kind of stuck here. Look at that temp. Look at that shit, huh? Huh? Ah! 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 Now I don't have a USB stick, so maybe I should make one of those. How about that? All my drives are there. 990 Pro 2 terabyte. The 1 terabyte, the 1 terabyte. The crucial 2 terabyte is all there. That's beautiful. I should get the BIOS too for this, by the way. What BIOS am I on? F7. All right. I have to find a USB stick now. Can you guys help me? I can't find a stick. Help me. Can somebody just mail me a stick, please? Can somebody just super chat me a stick? I need a stick. I need a stick. My God, I need a stick. Oh my God, I need a stick. Help me, I need a stick. Like gigabyte USB issue. Okay, let's see. A list of the parts for what? Okay, here's what I gotta do. Go to Gigabyte. Gigabyte Z 890 Horus Elite Wi-Fi 7 BIOS. There we go. Yeah, whatever. BIOS. F17. F18. What the fuck is this on? 7? Yeah, because the first BIOS you can download is F8. Okay, I just download it. Drivers, they got all the drivers here. All right, whatever. Let me get Windows. I might have a flash drive over here. I don't even know. Dude, I buy all these flash drives in case I need them, and I can't find them. Get all this stuff out of here. Let's see. Here's a flash drive. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Or maybe it doesn't work. I don't even know. What is this? FAT32, NTFS? What is it? NTFS. I gotta copy these files off of here. I'll make a Windows boot disk and then I'll put the BIOS on there. So for Windows, I gotta download Windows Media Creation. Create install media for Windows. Oh, Windows 11, bitch. Right, installation. Okay, I got that ready to go. Just getting files off this flash drive. And I gotta get a keyboard and mouse. I might have one over here, but all right, I'm here, Chad, if you want to talk. I'm gonna move my server to Linux too. Fedora, just because Red Hat. Hey, remember Yellowwire? It was on PS2. Was it Yellowwire or Yellow Dog? LimeWire? Bro, you know LimeWire? You know the horrible things that LimeWire has done? Hang on, everyone. I'm copying files off this flash drive so that I could format it. Put Windows on it, put my BIOS on here. I guess I can use my keyboard. Where the fuck is the mouse for this thing? I have a mouse plugged into the computer, but I can't find the dongle. Bro, where the fuck you plugged in? Oh, right here. I think this is it. Dude, where the fuck is the mouse for this thing? Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get. I don't even know where this thing is. It's connected. This is so weird. I have a mouse and keyboard plugged in to this computer I have. I can't even find the fucking thing. I'm reaching my hand back there. I can't find them. Uh. Yeah, I was gonna build a PC next year, but apparently it's gonna get really bad. So I might as well just do it now and get it over with. This is not the PC I wanted to build. Just so you guys know. A lot of you guys do know that. But yeah, what's going on, Dizzy? Yeah, what happened was I got some stuff for Christmas. I got money, and I was like, I'll return the other stuff, and I'll just use the money towards this. Since I'm not really putting the money out, you know. Yeah, after 2026. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, PC gaming in the 90s was fucking awesome. I mean, I was a console guy, but PC was great. You see, despite what these fucking idiots online say about me, I'm a pony and a PlayStation guy. Dude, I was always an everything guy, okay? I played Doom on PC, and then when it came to Super Nintendo, I was so happy. I was like, oh, great. That's cool. It's all these fucking dumb Xbox guys that think I'm a pony because I call out Xbox. That's how fucking... They got like a mental disease in their brains. They got like rabies. You know, like rabies, you got to cut the dog's head off and dissect the brain. That's these Xbox guys. There's just something wrong with them. Like, there's something mentally wrong with these guys. They can't understand why you have a problem with Xbox. Because they love it and it's great and they get naked to it and they jerk off to it and all that bullshit. It's like, like, you can like it all you want, but I'm going to call them out when I see fit. But yes, I play everything. I've always played everything everywhere. The real Play Anywhere. Well, I don't blame you, man. PC had all the great shit, all the Sierra Online titles. Why would anybody want to deal with console at that point, you know? But I grew up with consoles. So I grew up with consoles, and I grew up with PC. I grew up with the Mac. You know, we had the Apple II, and then we had the Macintosh, and we had the Power Mac in school. Then in high school, we had Dells with the ViewSonic panels. We had everything, like, you know, growing up, as far as in school. We had Gateway 2000 in school. Yeah, that was the same with me. I didn't have money. I would get maybe 2 or 3 games a year. I was always renting stuff. And one year I got Super Nintendo. A couple years later, I got Sega Genesis. You know what I mean? That's how it went. It wasn't, when I got PlayStation, I didn't even have a game. I had the demo disc. I played that for like 3 months. And then I got Ridge Racer because it was on clearance at KB Toys for $29. That's what I'm saying. When I got older and I started working, I started buying my own shit. Yeah, birthday and Christmas. Not even my birthday sometimes. It was just Christmas. I wouldn't get shit all year. But on Christmas, I got like a million fucking gifts. Because my mom couldn't afford it. So she would just wait till Christmas and just go all out. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Because I do this shit now, and I do it for the channel and all that stuff, and, you know, I don't have kids. I don't have that stuff to worry about. People get fucking jealous and shit. I'm like, why? My life is different than yours. That's fine. But you know what I mean? People get all mad. Oh, I wish I could do what that guy does. Then fucking do it. Do it or shut up. If you can't do it, that's your thing. Like, you know what I mean? People have their own things. I'm not big leaguing anybody. I'm not better than anybody. This is my life. And what I do is I do reviews, I do podcasts. I gotta fucking play all this shit, right? But people don't understand that. Richard writes kids are a waste of money. Oh shit. Well, I'm just saying, it's not like I have a bunch of kids running around and I'm fucking running out buying all these games and shit. Police Quest SWAT and Police Quest 4, Dizzy. Excuse me, that's all I'm going to say. Leisure Suit Larry, Love for Sale. Great game. Doom, Wolfenstein. Blood, Duke Nukem 3D. Duke Nukem 1 and 2. I actually played Duke Nukem 1 and 2 a long time before 3D came out. Okay, is this done copying yet? No. This is taking forever. I gotta copy these files though. I got the classic PlayStation plates, by the way, for the Pro. Third-party ones. I gotta try them out. See how they look. All right, let me find. I got an internet cable, Ethernet cable. I can plug that in. But I need to find a keyboard and mouse. I have them right here. But it might be easier just to go get the other one. Hold on, guys. Can I put the BIOS on this flash drive? So I can update that at least. Let's see. Oh, great. Oh, there's Windows on this drive? Alright, let's not worry about that right now. Okay, let's put the BIOS on here. What the fuck is this? F18. Okay. Oh, Cronus was on this thing. Got it. All right, I'm gonna take the keyboard and mouse from the other computer. I can't find it over here. All right, we got a keyboard and mouse, and we got a BIOS deal. Okay, so we can do something at least while we're waiting. Q flash. Right here. Update BIOS. You want to update? Yes. In order to make sure it complete, it's gonna shut down. Yeah, whatever. The snowstorm better not cut the power. I'm done. Yes, it's better than Xbox already. As a adult, I have enough money to buy games and I want. We barely have time to play. Yeah, I know, right? You know, Metal Jesus Rocks is in that game. Shivers. He worked for Sierra, so he put himself in the game. A jerk. What a hack. You can't see me. This thing is almost done copying. Then I could put Windows 11 on here and install that on the computer. Plug in the internet. Do what you got to do. Man, that BIOS is taking forever. Must be a big BIOS. That's going to restart like 5,000 times. Turn off, restart, turn off, restart. Well, John Cena retired and so did my computer. We're on BIOS F18 now. We were on F7. Very cool. This is done in 3 minutes, and then I could do Windows Media Creation. This is volume I. Windows 10 is dead, buddy. You kind of have to upgrade, but it depends if it'll let you upgrade. You could still force the upgrade, but Windows 10, yeah, Windows 10 died in October. $29. Wow, we got 19 people in here. The fuck? Wow, man. 45 seconds. Let's go. Move it. Oh, man. So we want to install the 990 Pro. 2 terabyte. All right, good. This is done. So let's do Windows Media Creation Tool. That's fine. That's fine. There's really nothing to it. The BIOS is like a dashboard. It'll boot into this automatically until you put a it's not 11:59. What the hell's wrong with the time on here? It boots into this if you don't have a boot drive for like Windows. You don't have to touch it. You just exit. When you're ready, put your boot drive in. It'll boot right into that, and you install Windows. You don't have to worry about it. Cody and Drew in the 3 stages of hell match. I remember Austin and Triple H did that in '01. I think it's been done after that. Hey, I miss the old wrestling, man. All this new shit sucks. Well, if you go AMD, you're gonna be in the BIOS all fucking week. If you go Intel, you update the goddamn thing and install Windows, and you're done. GameStop is calling out Gabe Newell for Half-Life 3. Who gives a fuck? Fuck you. Excuse me. Well, we're 50% almost. Man, I gotta pass out. This thing doesn't hurry up. I would move the computer and show you the inside of it, but the issue is the cable's not that long enough. Again, I wasn't planning on doing this here, but because of the snowstorm, I kind of had to. I'm gonna have to do the rest of this later tonight or tomorrow. Install. I gotta put the Elgato card in there. Then I gotta install all the software all over again, all that bullshit. So it's a pain. Come on, 73%. On the road to 75. There we go, 75%. Once this thing is done, I can install Windows on there. %. Hurry up. Come on. Hey, Christian Bale and Terminator something. Come on. Oh, pink. Oh yeah, wasn't that December 2002? Three Stages of Hell is where HBK lost, right? He lost the belt. He had the belt for 1 month or 2 weeks, whatever the fuck it was. I don't think she has. She needs to update it before she turns it on. So. All right, where are we at here? Verifying your download. Oh my god, hurry up. Be here all night. Sorry, I didn't think it was gonna take this long. But it's almost done. Does anybody want to play Titanfall 2 with Noof and me? When I cut this video off, I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna jump on with him. If he's still on. Oh my god, how long is it taking to verify? 52% verification. Be here all night. Let me see something. I didn't realize it was. I got two seltzers open. I didn't realize it. Case stuff. Let me check this out. Be quiet. Oh my god, 90%? Hurry up. $95, $96, $97. 37 games that need updates? Wow. Mass Effect. You know, I tried to get in that game. I couldn't get into that. But I hear it's great. I saw the Minecraft movie last night. I really liked it. I got it on 4K. We both enjoyed it. We saw the Naked Gun movie. It was alright. It wasn't that great. USB drive is ready. Great. Let's install this bitch. Well, there goes a motherboard box. Just fucking destroyed it. I literally destroyed it. I stepped on it, put a hole in it. Oh my god! I broke the motherboard box. No! Exit. Yeah, exit. Now it's gonna find that flash drive, boot into Windows. There we go. Fuck is that circle? There it is. When you see that circle, that means you're getting ready to get into Windows. Yeah, I never got into that. That's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Can I select where I want? We're doing Pro. That's fine. Okay. Well, here's the fucked up part. They don't tell you which disc. Disk 0 has to be what I installed, right? Because then one. Fucking delete this. $200 GB? Oh, right. Got it. Okay. Delete that shit. There you go. I got all of it. So I'm assuming this is my Evo because it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the line that it went down. Let's do it. Yes, you dumb fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with Stalker. I haven't played that game in forever. Have you been playing your PlayStation Portal? Hey, you know Battlefield 6 is on the Portal now? That's really cool. I'm not really into RPGs, I'll be honest. I like the Final Fantasy games, but besides that, I used to play World of Warcraft. I'm sorry, World of Warcraft. I used to play Warcraft 1 and 2 back in the day. I'm not really into RPGs. Mental. Just buy an Apple, man. Buy Mac. They'll protect you. You just used the Mac earlier today? Wow. See, he's already switched. He's lying about Bazite. That's a cover for Mac OS. He uses a Mac multiple times a week, usually in his Steam Deck. Look at this guy. He's using Apple now. Did you go out and buy an iPhone? What's next? Are you going to go out and get the Apple Watch? Phil will protect you. I was never in RPGs once I tried Final Fantasy. I hated it. Well, which Final Fantasy did you try? Come on, I'm fucking tired. Hurry up. If you take any longer, you dumb fucks. Yeah, Milkman. That's why you gotta tell us which one you played. I'm playing Dead Space 2 on my Steam Deck. Runs great. Oh, we're in. Almost there. We're making sure we're spying on everything you do. Well, Final Fantasy are ass. I was an Apple guy for a while. I had a 24-inch Mac, iMac back in the day. It was nice at the time. I like Mac because of underlying Unix OS. And a MacBook Pro too. Nice. I was gonna get the iMac. I don't want to fucking name the device. What am I gonna name this shit? Personal. Oh man, I gotta install fucking Nero Video on here. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, unlock your experiences. I don't want to sign in. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna sign in, but I'm not gonna show you guys stuff because there's some crazy people on the internet that want to see all this shit. Well, you can see everything there. Okay, I'm still here. You'll look at Santa Claus while I sign in. Oh, I gotta get this keyboard. Great. I gotta use a fucking pin now. My computer just turns on. I don't need a pin. I'll take that off. It says it's restoring all my shit. Getting things ready for you. Development? What are you talking about? I'm not developing anything on here. Yeah, you can skip all that. Yeah, you can skip that. Uh, nope. I don't want Office 365. Ah, shit, man. I have Office on here. I forgot about that. Do I have Office on here? Yeah, I do, right? Fuck, I gotta buy Office again. Oh, join Game Pass Premium for only $14.99 a month. No, skip. I already fucking have it, you dumb fucks. Display settings. Turn on HDR, I guess. Advanced settings. No, buddy. 120 hertz. That's the way I like it. I don't want benefits of OneDrive. Xbox. Hang on, I'll show you guys stuff in a minute. It's upgrading Xbox. You have to email me a fucking code. I'll do that later. Welcome back. No. No. Here we go. Updates. All right, I'll take Santa off the screen. So here's all my fucking Xbox games owned. Oh, I don't own any games, right? There you go. So these are all Play Anywhere. What about RE4 remake? How come that's not on here? So these are all Play Anywhere. Play with the cloud. I don't want to play with the cloud. Dude, just put 360 games on on the fucking app. Like, it's not that hard. Installable. Here you go. Yeah, there's like no games. Yeah, look at Santa's beard for a little bit. I gotta download NVIDIA drivers. NVIDIA drivers. It's on a 5090. I fucking wish. 5070 Ti, not a laptop GPU. No, not netbooks. IWK, take care, buddy. Asking you to buy more Game Pass, you have to. No thanks. Don't install anything with that app. I'm not. I just wanted to see how far they progressed with Games Anywhere or Play Anywhere, whatever the fuck it's called. All these guys are running around with their ROG allies up their ass, and you still can't play shit. I'm installing NVIDIA. Just the driver. Oh man. Yeah, no. I actually have my extra Legion Go. I put a 2 terabyte in there, and I'm waiting for the Xbox experience to show up on it. Microsoft said they were going to roll it out slowly. First, they said it was out for all devices. Then it wasn't showing up on people's devices, so they were like, "Oh, we're rolling it out slowly." It's still not available for that device, and I've updated everything. I did exactly what everyone said to do. It's still not on there yet. So until then, I'm not going to worry about it. There's people putting that shit on their computers, and it's like, who gives a shit? Just use Steam. Yeah, this took too long. I'm fucking tired. I don't even know if I'm gonna play tonight. Maybe I could sleep for an hour and then I'll jump on. All right, NVIDIA drivers installed. So delete this shit. Oh, good. We're good to go. I got everything on here. Check and see if there's any more updates. I think I should install Steam, right? Does it allow me to have Windows on here, or do I have to buy another fucking key? Display settings. You need to activate Windows. I gotta buy another key. Like $10, but still, more money I gotta fucking spend. Dude, I type in Google and Bing takes me to Google. Google.com, you dumb fuck. Steam powered. Install Steam. On Steam. This PC. Hey, none of my drives are powered. Oh, because they're all. I gotta go on the thing and turn them on. That's why. There you go. All right, I'm in Steam. Library. All right, I can show you this. Everything's good. Looks good. Well, I gotta show you Santa because I gotta configure my drives. Okay, all my drives are configured. Add a drive. I'll install it here. Wait, 100 hours of this game? Shit. I'm still here. I guess I could show you it's installing. This game is always a benchmark for me. Resident Elpis. I'm I'm installing it. Oh, jeez. Resident Elpis. Wicked hot. What's up, man? I'm falling asleep over here while this thing is installing. What time is it, man? It's already midnight. Holy shit. There's the new rig. That cost me 2,500 fucking bucks today. I put Santa on the screen. Oh, I can finally quit OneDrive. I should uninstall OneDrive. I'm gonna check the camera, see if there's how bad the snow is. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad snow. Ready to pass out. Hurry up. Who the fuck changed the picture? Oh, he was an admin. Who fucking made the picture? I don't. How could you even do that? I thought only the admin could fucking do that. Yeah, you see, I don't know why he changed it. You should fucking talk to me before you change that picture. These guys do whatever the fuck they want. I don't even know anymore. Days before Christmas. Oh, I went to sleep. Okay, so this thing is done. I take. Oh, fuck. Santa Claus. Well, because you have fucking crazy people online. I have to fucking do all this shit. System. Want to go to power. I don't want this low energy shit. Turn my screen off? Never. Make my device sleep? Never, never, never. Perfect. That's what I want. This guy, I thought this guy quit. Holy shit, this game looks crazy. Wow. Wow. This game looks nuts. It's like I'm watching a fucking movie. Holy shit. Wow. Definitely worth it. Very nice. I don't even know, man. I didn't go in settings. I'm sure it's all on. The frames are at least 120. Yeah, it was the first 5070 Ti I tried. I had the 5070 at work, but Ti is the first one. Wow, man, this looks crazy on this TV. Let's see, what are the settings on her? HDR is off and it still looks fucking good. Yeah, frame rates, it's at 4K 120. Full screen, full HD, super resolution, FX. Ray tracing is off and it looks good. Again, you could turn all this shit on. But I mean, for the most part, and to be fair, when you play on like the Lenovo or the Steam Deck, it doesn't bounce the settings back to your PC, so you have to go back and change it all the time. But holy fuck, this looks crazy. Just the lighting and everything looks fucking great. Ugh, I can't wait for RE9. That's all I could say. That's all I can say, buddy. Core Ultra 9, 5070. Current VRAM usage 5.75 gigs of 14. Yeah, because it's 16 gig card. It's crazy. Turn on HDR. That's crazy. Yeah, you can mess with all this stuff. Excuse me. Very cool. Rudolph and the Grinch. All right, guys, I'm gonna run because I'm falling asleep here. I might lay down and then I'll see if Noof is still on when I get up. Noof, if you're watching, man, I gotta lay down for a little bit because I'm passing out. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Successful PC build in my house. Usually I build these things at work, but I built it right here at home. And that's it. So I want to thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Everyone, take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Peace. Mental, take care, buddy.